And let's see what Blizzard's happy got in this another classic game, guys. I think the Blizzards in this game aren't really exciting, so other besides maybe this one, which makes the African player to hold Africa with only 2 borders to guard. But alright, I'm really excited about this game as it is going to be another Australian game, guys. No Australian event. I really like it, and the black player has sent me an alliance request which I accepted, and for some reason he wants me to attack green, which I do not really understand why. He sends me a heart, but yeah, I think I can attack the green player over here, and that will be just it. Alright, he sent me thumbs up, but probably he does that because he wants Australia, but I mean, come on man, I have more troops in Australia than you. If that's the reason you send me the alliance request, then was really a wrong reason. Just go for Africa or Europe, depending for what the green player decides to go for. And the white player is probably the most lucky player in this game. With his spawn, as he immediately got South America. And let's see what the black player is going to do. Hopefully he doesn't add his troops in Australia, but no, he's just another no Australia, no win player, guys. Maybe I will should just crush his troops and let's broke alliance with him, and let's just let the green player take over Australia. So funnily enough, it wouldn't be for any of them. He wants alliance, come on man, you shouldn't have added your troops in Australia if you wanted an alliance with me. That's just ridiculous. Or I mean, I can just let you move it out if you want. Let's accept your alliance request and just move out from Australia. Or I mean, we can fight. We'll see how that fight goes for. I think maybe that will be funny to fight. Who knows, guys. I mean, I haven't fought for Australia for a long time now, so this might be really exciting. Are you getting excited, guys, about me fighting for Australia? No Australian event player? Should I be no Australian event player this time? Or maybe should I just move out from Australia myself? Maybe the black player just crushes my army, but alright, he just moves out. Or maybe he does. He didn't right now, but yeah. We are going to see, guys, how that will happen next. Let's actually send the alliance request to the green and white players as well, and let's see all the ranks. The green player is intermediate, the white player is an expert, and the black player is a master rank player. Alright, so yeah. I think the master player wouldn't crush my troops, who knows. But yeah, I think if I or the black player crush each other, then I think the Australia continent will be wiped out for the green player. But who knows. Let's just capture a territory over here and combine my troops over here. Let's send them up to the green player since he just accepted my alliance request, and let's end my turn over here. Or I mean, should I go no Australian event, guys? Well, I do not have a set. But yeah, to crush the black player's troops even with having a set, I think that might be really risky. Maybe that isn't the risk I would like to take in this game, but who knows, guys. The green player has accepted my alliance request, but probably is what it is needed for him more, since he is going for Europe, which has even 4 borders to guard, and the white player didn't really accept my alliance request since he's fine. I think he isn't afraid of me getting invaded. And yeah, let's send a heart to the black player since he just moved out from Australia. That is really appreciated for sure. And I mean, the black player could just go for Africa, so as long as the white player doesn't move out into it. Who knows, we're going to see how that goes, guys. Let's capture a territory over here and let's just end my turn. I would like the black player to move out before I capture Australia. Who knows, he could decide just to change his mind and just go full berserk on me. No Australian event strategy. Or how about if I crush the black player's army first? I mean, in this situation, it probably isn't really needed, as because the black player has moved out from Australia and doesn't have access to my Australian troops, so yeah. I think that wouldn't be really too smart to crush the black player's troops over here, and let's see if he goes for Africa. I mean, that will just be the smartest decision for him. But why does he wants to fight for Australia when he clearly has another continent to go for? I don't have another continent to go for differently than him, so yeah. And alright, I think he just would like that I will crush the army. Alright, he breaks the alliance and I think I will just crush that army. Otherwise I will just be crushed myself. If he wants to play like that, then let it be this way. I mean, the orange and the white players will still be able to balance each other out. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I have a 10 troop set and I'm just going to crush that black player's army, hoping for the best. The black player just isn't leaving me any choice. If he wants to be stubborn, then let it be. If I were him, then I would have just gone for Africa. And yeah, let's just hope for the best of the best blitz rolls, guys. And yes, let's see, 77. And yes, I make it, guys. No Australia, no then. Let's just crush his army over here as well. And hopefully he will get taken out. Or maybe he won, who knows. I mean, he still has some troops in Africa, so maybe he will make a comeback. We're going to see. I mean, he haven't played like that for quite a while, so we're going to see how that strategy works out, guys. Really excited to see how that game is going to turn out. But yeah, this is what happens when you want to fight for another continent with another player, so yeah. The black player didn't really make me any choice, and I'm really happy that the white player has just invaded the green player. Like I said, we could really balance each other out, but on the other hand, it wasn't really guaranteed. I mean, it could have really happened, but one of them would have just taken the continent from me. So yeah. And alright, the black player finally goes for Africa, and this is what he has been supposed to do a long time ago. But the question right now is what the green player is going to do. I mean, he could take Australia from me if he wants. Let's see if he retaliates to the white player potentially, or what he's going to do. I mean, I'm the allies with the green player after all, so we're going to see how that goes. He's taking his time and I'm not sure if I like it. On the other hand, if he takes his time, then he won't have enough time to take Australia from me, but on the other hand, if he quits the game, then with me and the black player's diplomacy being ruined, it will really favor the white player. And come on, don't just quit the game, why? What rank you? Intermediate. And yeah, in typical intermediate rank player. Yeah, let's just do like this and attack a white player over here. And yeah, let's just end my turn and do it like this, guys. I mean, right now we should be really focused on the white player, me and black. Otherwise, if I and black player fight each other, then the white player wins the game. The black player is a master rank player, so even if we don't have an alliance with each other, the black player still should understand it like I do. But the white player is taking his turn as well, and will he quit as well, or what is the case? What's the case? Why are you taking your turn so long, white? Houston, do we have a problem over here? What's the problem? Come on, just make your turn. I mean, if it's only the black player left, then maybe I win the game, but let's see. Right, he's online, and what's the case? What's the case of that? Why did he leave the game? What was the point of that? It's me versus black and two bots. So, alright, the black player just attacks the white player, he invades it, but I mean, yeah. The black player is weak, and let's hope he doesn't have a set of 3 cards. And alright, he's just going to be crushed by the bots from what it looks like. And he's mad on the green bot. I mean, does he realize what these players disconnect and left the game, or if he doesn't? Not so sure, guys. And let's just attack like this over here, fortifying my army over here. So the white player will just attack the black player's territories over here, will wipe him out, and then I will completely take out the black player myself, in case he doesn't have a set at 3 cards. But wow, I cannot believe that the no Australia no win strategy is really working this time, guys. The best strategy in the world. Get it at any cost or lose the game, and I mean, this game is just really confirms that. Cannot be any better confirmation than this game, guys. Let's just hopefully the green player doesn't block me the way towards the black player, and come on, don't do it, but alright, I don't really like that what he did here, but hopefully I will get some good blitz rolls. 18, alright, 2017 troops, and alright, that's not too bad, and good game. The white player is disconnected player, and the green player as well, so I think I should really win this game, guys. There's no purpose to leave the black player alive, as this is a ranking game as well, so he wouldn't get any ranking points for finishing in the second place. So while he probably deserves to finish in a higher place than the bots, I think it just doesn't worth to waste the time, especially since it's a run game. And I think after dealing with him, I know that I can beat bots in the endgame easily. The bots are not that much of a challenge at all. I will just deal with them very easily and dominate the game. And the bot didn't even recapture South America, only North America, so makes it even a bit easier for me. And yes, the green bot is adding his troops next to the white player, which is really good as well. And yes, crush that army. Should I trade an asset or I shouldn't? I think I should. I think I will just invade both of those players into their continents and will just dominate the game this way. I think I will just try to increase my territorial lead. Try capturing quite some more territories over here, and we are going to see how that goes, guys. Let's do a mile roll here. And since the bots tend to leave their biggest armies next to other big armies, I think maybe I will want to unleash maybe it's not different, man. I think I will just attack with territory over here, and that will be it. Let's actually fortify this army over here, so the white player couldn't recapture North America easily. Let's see what he does. Right, but maybe he uses this army to recapture South America. So he captures South America, and that will alright, he crushes the green player's army as well. So this game is going even better than I expected it to go at first. This endgame. I think I should mostly focus on the white player right now. I don't like the green bot capturing so many territories of mine, but let's just invade the white player into South America and probably even take over it if possible. Let's take another extra territory over here, and yes, I will just take South America from the white player, from the white bot, to be more precise, to be more exact. Hopefully he doesn't have a set, and yes, he doesn't have one. And please don't invade me into South America. And right, he doesn't as well, which should probably give me a really easy endgame win, guys. I cannot really believe that I'm dominating this game with no Australia no win strategy, guys. I think the strategy I did will have quite likely given me the third place, but I'm going to get the first one. I mean, that's just so strange. The green player is intermediate and the white player is even expert, so why do we leave the game if we aren't even beginners? It will have been more likely for beginners to do it. Alright, let's do this like here. Let's capture the territories over here, extra territory over here, and I think I will just won't even properly guard Australia since the bots won't invade it anyway. So I think I can really afford doing that, what I do right now. Let's just hopefully that none of them will reconnect back to the game. Hopefully none of them are using this sneaky comeback strategy when we disconnect, leave the game on purpose, but when after some time come back to the game after their bots become strong, since usually when some player leaves, when other players don't really pay the attention to his bot, and let's just let that bot go growing strong. And yeah, I think the green bot is even helping me to deal with the white bot. And yeah, what I should do right now, I think I will just play like this probably. And come on, I wanted to switch to the blitz roll option. Let's invade the green player into Europe, and let's wipe out the white player from over this area over here. Let's do manual roll to see if I get. Probably I'm just wasting the troops over here, but whatever guys. Let's just capture one more territory over here and end my turn again. The green bot is probably trading in a set. I mean, he definitely will with him being at 5 cards. And do I have a set? I do not. I need a soldier to get a 10 troop set next turn. And yeah, white player has and alright, the green player has just reconnected to the game. What a comeback strategy. Green. I thought it would be more likely for the white player to come back to the game since he left the game first, but yeah, that's a comeback strategy by the green player. And I do not even have a set over here. But let's just well, let's just try my luck invading the green player. I think I can still invade him if I get good mana rolls. And yes, right now the chance is above 50%, so I definitely should switch to Blitzwin chance to have a better odds to invade him. But yeah, I still fail it. But yeah, what I need to do is to report the green player for abusing the connection system abuse, and he will get the report. To abuse with this connection, the connection system is considered cheating in the fair play rules. So yeah, and let's just end my turn right. And come on, alright. Well, alright, I thought I will get 6 troops set, but I'm going to get even 8 troops set. Maybe the game haven't been lost yet. Hopefully the green player expands to South Americas when the white player will probably hurt me more, will hurt him more, but yeah, let's see. He obviously had to hit a 10 troop set, and that way the game will be over for me. Unless maybe I will go for South America myself. Maybe the green player misplaced in some way still. So my plan will be going for South America. Let's just add a troop over here, but I mean the green player will probably add his troops in Europe and invade me this way. But maybe not. But I think he could go through over here, especially. Alright, just leave your 4 troops on Siberia. Well, the green player can actually take me on. Do I have a set? I do not. I mean, having another set of 3 cards will have really helped me out, but right now it will be much harder for me to win. So yeah. I mean, it was really hard to know which player could come back to the game first, but maybe in this case, maybe I shouldn't attack both of the bots at once and maybe more focused on strengthening my Australian position. Maybe that will have been the play, to play it more safely. But yeah, who knows, guys. I mean, the white bot probably could really invade me if he wanted, and in this case I will just probably leave the game. I mean, it really depends what the white player does, and alright, he doesn't invade me. That was really close, I would assume. Maybe I will equalize the chances to win with the green player. Yeah, I think it will be good that he wastes some troops on the white player if he wants to go with this army next to me. So please do it. Yes, crush 5 troops on the white player. And alright, he just wasted 5 troops on the white player, so that's really good. Let's trade in a set. I think I'll rather prefer to have my +2 troops on. I mean, it was the same. It will have been to have +2 troops on Venezuela, but I mean 2 troops is better on Peru and Argentina, since Peru is connected both Venezuela and Brazil territories. And I guess maybe let's just wipe out the green player from over here and fortify my army over here. So the game is looking much more equal than it was. Maybe I still have a chance to make a comeback. I think the green player had really a chance to win, but right now I think it has been really wasted. I mean, even with this comeback disconnection strategy, he cannot even win this game. So just hopefully I won't get crushed by the white bot's army over here. I mean, I could move out from it, but in this case I won't be gaining any troops additional. So this way the green player would win over me. And alright, the white bot is attacking the territories of the green player, so that's really good for sure. Let's hope if the green player actually invades me. I mean, he will have to waste 6 troops army over here, but maybe he will go from the Kamchatka, which will be a much more smart decision. I mean, after all, maybe the game will just be won by the white bot, from what it looks like, I would guess. Do I have a set? I do not. Or unless the green player invades the white bot as well, but he does not. And I think maybe I know my plan. I think maybe I will just play like this, guys. Let's fortify my army over here, and I mean, you probably know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think you're probably knowing, so as long as the white bot isn't blocking me the way. I mean, maybe I shouldn't take the green player out, and in this case the bot will just grow stronger and one of us will get the second place enemy. So yeah. Alright, he fails that. And will he just crush the white player's army? Yeah, he's going. Maybe he didn't even know about this comeback strategy, and maybe it was more intentional. Maybe he just got over his nerves, but who knows. But yeah, let's see if I could potentially take him out. Let's see, I should really expect getting a good blitz roll on his 16 troops army. And let's see, let's hope for the best blitz roll ever, and that was really a good one. And well played, thanks. And let's just take the green player out. I think he really misplayed with his last move, which is going to give me a victory. Yes. And at the same time I can invade the white player into South America as well, so that is really awesome how that is turning out for me, guys. The white bot is looking quite strong for capturing this continents, but I think I will still be going to win this game. I think I will still win this game, guys. Let's actually see what I will be able to do. I have a 10 troop set, and I will obviously invade the bot into all of his content. Or maybe I should just capture South America as well. Well, alright, I've got a good blitz roll over here, so I will take over this army as well. Firstly, I wanted to see if I get a good blitz roll, and let's probably try taking over Africa as well. Let's hope for a good manual roll, and yes, I did that. Let's just fortify my 3 troops army over here. And wow. After the no Australian win strategy, it was very likely for me to get the 3rd place or even the 4th one. But when both of the other real opponents, white and green players, disconnected and left the game, but when the green players suddenly came back to the game, and should have really won the game if he played well, but right now the situation is being flipped around, and it looks like in this situation the victor will be me. Let's just take over with territories, and yeah, it looks like I am really dominating. I think I will be really dominating this game over here. Yeah, the bot just capturing those territories, but he doesn't even invade me into Europe, but let's see if he will. Alright, he does after all, but yeah, it doesn't really change the fact that I won, but unfortunately I do not have a set. But let's just wipe him out from this area over here, I assume. And maybe let's just capture a territory over here as well. And yeah, let's just go after those territories. And yeah, we will wait for the very next turn, and then I am going to win this game, guys. But come on, why did you have a set 3 cards? That is just a necessary extra time to finish this game for good. But maybe, even with that, maybe I will still have enough troops to take the white bot out, especially assuming that I have those 3 continents and also a bunch of territories. And yes, I've got even 17 troops, and right here, how many troops? I think 10 is 100%. And let's add the rest over here, and let's see. Yes, it's 100% blitz. And let's just wipe out the white bot from over here. I'm going to win this game, guys. Another victory for me. It should have been an L, but we have got W. We have got W, guys. So much excitement for sure.